the truth profoundly. These are Germans here. For me to the message clear. Go Paul, Das, and Paul. They say Duane the writer leads the way. Time to madness, it's bright. Gotta wake up, see the light.
His experiences are good. You kids are doing good. Yes, it takes time. It does take a long time. And I have a personal self. I got to deal with it too. It's not easy. We're in creation. There's a lot going on. Yeah. Just about everybody's a space case. Yeah, we're in outer space. You forget that, don't you? You are in outer space. Yeah.
So I turned to Jerma. I was like, bro, I want to introduce you to the G Fuel CEO. I've got a sponsorship with them, and we're selling my G Fuel tomato awareness, which, by the way, is in stores right now. It might even be on sale because of the Black Friday coming up. Just check it out. It's really good. Tomato and grass flavor. It's very unique. Oh, speaking of which, fuck, I forgot to mention. We'll put a pause on my experience real quick. Duane, I sent in one of our videos from a few weeks back, one of Kevin's videos, to a podcast. I mentioned that I might do that, and I did. And they actually covered it. Like, they actually, like, went over it, and it was super, super good. Where was I? Right. So I was telling Jerma about my G Fuel sponsorship. And I said that I wanted to introduce him to Clifford Morgan, the CEO. And then Jerma just like grabs my arm before I get a chance to walk over to him and like stops me. And I turn around and I'm like, bro, what is going on? And he's telling me that I shouldn't go over there and talk to him. And I thought that was weird because, you know, we have a partnership thing going on, you know. Our new contract didn't really work out, but that's fine. It was on the real side anyways, so it didn't really like affect things. But we still have like our current contract, and that's pretty good. But like Jerma stopped me from going over to talk to him. I'm like, bro, why are you stopping me? And he said that I shouldn't go over to talk to him because Clifford Morgan is the Kalaum god. I don't know what that is. I think you mentioned it before, Duane. I don't know what that is, but I tried to like pull Jerma closer so that we could like go and talk to him because Jerma was being real weird about it. And he just like refused to go. He made this like really high-pitched noise to try to get me to let go of him. And which is weird because he was grabbing me too. So like I let go of him, but he was still grabbing me. And he grabbed me by the shoulders. And he said that I need to stop whatever contracts I have with him because he's a super bad dude. He mentioned the Kalaum god again. I don't know. And he told me that I should probably sit back down so we can keep talking about awareness. And I didn't know what to do, bro, because like, I mean, I'm not like contractually obligated to go and talk to the dude, but I thought it'd be cool, you know, to introduce him to my good friend Jerma, who's a real guy and knows a lot about awareness. But I mean, I couldn't get Jerma over there anyway, so I went and sat back down, and Jerma started talking to me about how the chemtrails are really big clouds, I think. And that's about all I can remember of it. Actually, no, wait. There was a part where Clifford Morgan went to sit down at the other side of the Burger King. That's all. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, you ought to read these things I write, but you don't, so you got to
Why don't you write them in a way that makes sense and is readable?
If you have the awareness.
They're not readable.
Well, of course not, because you have a programmed mind. It's like my computer can't read them or
so
make sense.
So who do you expect to read this shit?
you have to have the awareness to be able to understand it, and you're not there yet, so that's why it doesn't make sense to you.
So just everyone that's in your in club can read it.
Well, they understand it a lot better than you would because they get the idea, they have more awareness. So it's about awareness, it's not about what you think.
Whatever, bro, continue.
Anyhow, so again, it's right in front of you. See, the Kalaum God is in another dimension, but he also manifests here. They're shapeshifters. He's reptilian. He is the Lord God that people look to. He is the God of all gods, the Almighty, etc. He is the ruler in certain parts of creation. Okay, and so this is known as the K-A-L, or the Kalaum God. Okay, and actually there's 3 heads, there's 3 parts to him. He doesn't have 1 head, he has 3 heads. There's the benevolent head, which shows itself, like politicians to the audience, how, heartwarming with heartwarming stories and sound good stuff that people want to hear. And then there's the evil head that, just like politicians, secretly create the wars, destroy people, distract people, deceive everybody, etc. That's head number 2. And head number 3 is the influence. Okay. Now, Paul, in his day.
Wait, the influence was in my experience last week.
Yeah, just hold on. Okay. You're supposed to mute. Okay.
Well, I'm just bringing up a connection.
I already know that. That's why I'm referring to it. I have a good memory. So you're supposed to mute, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in Paul's day, Paul talked about the Kalaum God too, and there's a book he wrote called The Talons of Time. All right. And so he talked about the 2-headed God. Well, when I took the real position in 2001, the Rod of Power, I recognized the influence. Okay. This is something unseen by most people. And that's where your last week's experience was referred to. Because again, remember, your so-called boss, as he appears to be somebody, but he's really somebody else. Okay? He referred to the influence, wanted me.
He's not my boss. I work with him. He's not my boss.
Whatever.
I'm my boss. I mean, my manager is my boss, but
Okay. All right. We got that now, Eric. However you see it, Eric. All right. So he referred to the influence. And so again, here's another confirmation for you, very real. Here's Jerma, your guide, trying to tell you. See, again, here is this guy that you're dealing with this toxic drink. He's in Burger King too, ordering, because again, it's junk food. So he's the junk food king again. So again, it's all right there. That's why Jerma didn't want to go. It's like he already knows this person. He already knows him. He already knows what he's doing, everything he's doing, all the tricks he's doing, etc. And he's trying to tell you. All right. And so again, this fella that with the drink, he sits on the opposite side of the room. Again, he's on the opposite side of things, but you see it one-dimensionally here because you're chasing the money, which most people do, and they don't see where that all leads to a dead end. So what you're doing is you are promoting poison to the world, and Jerma and the real guides are trying to warn you of this in many different ways, but you're not getting it. So there's your experience, Eric, which is very good, and you're very fortunate that they tell you right up front, because most people, they don't. Most people don't want to hear it, so they just go landsliding right down to the bottom of life and have no idea where they're gone. It's with a K, K-A-L-U-M or O-M, either one, or A-U-M. Yeah, it's with a K, like in kite. Yes, he was trying to get your attention, okay, without yelling, but whatever he did was appropriate for the scene.
You crew, we gather round real guides, bring the truth profound. These are Germans here, follow me to the message clear. Go Paul, Das and Paul, they say Duane the writer leads the way. Time to madness, it's blight, gotta wake up, see the light. Don't think, just feel the vibe. The sun's are gonna cause it dry. Break the chains, the mental hold. Truth unfold, the storms are guide. A cosmic drive. Break the chains, the mental hold. The truth unfold, the story told. We strong, now unite front. Against the darkness, we will hunt. Time to break the simulation spell with new you power. We are skibbity new you. Breaking free from the matrix. Dark forces lurking, reptilian scheme. That lies that control a twisted dream. You together, we rise above. Shattering the lies, spreading risky. I knew you staring